family, welcome into today's video, which is going to be a haul video. Yes, I am still in the same shirt and I have the same makeup on. I felt really good on this day that I'm recording it, so I'm doing 4 videos. I hope that doesn't bother anybody, but I like to record these when I'm feeling good. We are going to get into this haul, but before we do, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe by clicking that button below. I would love to have you here. Hit the bell next to it and you'll be notified of any future videos that I do make. And if you are not new to my channel, you guys know how much I love you and I appreciate you giving me a piece of your day. So let's get into this haul. Okay, I'm going to start with some brushes because I got a few brushes this month. I have tried the Wet n Wild brushes before, but I really wanted to just let you guys know how much I do like these. I haven't had the face brushes before, but I have had some of their eye brushes. These brushes are so soft. I think they're so adorable as far as having the ombre pink on here. I think it's so great. The other really cool thing I like about having a Wet n Wild brush is it's got this little divot right there. I hope that picks up on camera, but it has that little divot right there that helps you to kind of put your thumb in there if you want to, and you can kind of, you have a little bit of more control on that. Now this one right here is just called a flat top brush. It can be used for buffing and foundation, or maybe some highlighter or whatever you'd like there. This one is just called their powder brush. It's not a huge powder brush. More for me, there's one of their hairs sticking out there on the top. More for me, this would be a brush that would be more for about blush size. I think that this is just a little bit too small for powder for me, but I do like that. They're so soft, you guys. Did I say that? They're so soft. Okay, and then this one right here is for foundation. Now for me, I don't put foundation on with this kind of a flat paddle brush, but I do pat in my concealer lots of times. And the other thing that I love these flat brushes for is also for masks. That way you're not dipping your fingers into the mask and contaminating your product, which you don't want to do anyway. So yeah, I really like those. They're really nice. 2 other brushes that have recently come to me in boxes, and it's kind of neat to get them in boxes because then you can try them out without really having to put out a lot of money for them. This one right here is called Jumbo Kabuki fan, and this is from Crown Brush. Now this is a big daddy of a fan brush, and it's pretty thick even on the side too. But I really like this brush. It's very, very soft. It does have the synthetic bristles, and I do really like it to just very lightly dust anything across my cheeks or even to put blush on. It's very nice for that. And I love the size of it. Regular fan brush. Let's see if I can grab one. Okay, this is the fan brush that I got in another one not too long ago, another box not too long ago. But look how thin this one is compared to that one. And then you have this big, huge, I just really like it. I really think it's great. The next one that I want to show to you is from Luxie, and this is called their Duo Fiber Brush. It is extremely, okay, so it's almost like a blush brush where it comes and it has a little bit of taper on the top, but not too much. And these bristles up here are extremely light and airy, but they're pretty dense down here. So this one right here is perfect for highlighter, or if you want to get down into your under eye area and set down just a tiny bit of powder. I just really like it. I've been using it a lot for highlighter. I've been using it, to just barely dust on the nose. It just seems to get into these little creases really good. So I'm really enjoying having that brush. It's not one that I would have normally picked up. A couple of things that I got during the VIB, not the VIB sale. I'm thinking Sephora's VIB sale coming up. I got these in the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, and there wasn't a lot in there that I really decided that I really needed to have. I really don't need to have anything, if truth be known, but I really wanted to try these. I had not tried the Becca Backlight Priming Filter before, and this is really, really a beautiful priming filter. If you guys have never tried it before, it is just a gorgeous I would say that more than anything, this is just a sheen that you put on your face. It does not alter the color of your foundation, and really, as far as it being a primer that would diminish pores or that would even, you know, keep your makeup on longer, I don't think that it acts like that. But mixed in with your foundation or mixed in with another primer, it helps give that dewy glow underneath, and I've fallen completely in love with that. And normally I would not have been able to spend that kind of money on it, but it's half off on those 21 Days of Beauty, and I love it. Okay, this is the Shiseido Eyelash Curler. Okay, you guys know how much I love my Tarte blingy eyelash curler. I'm in love with that thing, but I had heard that this thing was like 10 times better and it was just wonderful, and I had heard so much about it. No, it's not. I think that this is a nice eyelash curler. I think that it does a great job, but I don't think that it curls your lashes any better than maybe a Revlon one would. I don't think that about the Tarte one either. I just think the Tarte one's pretty. So that's why I got it, because it's really pretty. But this one, I just felt like it was just your average eyelash curler that you really could get from just about anyone else. There's nothing majorly different about it. So yes, I do like it, but do I think that it's worth the $20 price tag that it has on it normally? No. Am I glad that I got it for 10? Kind of, but I don't think that I could have lived with, you know, not having it. It was not something that I would have gone, oh, I've got to have that or I'm going to die. Next, I have a couple things that I haven't even gotten out of the package. These are brand new at Walmart, and it's the Hard Candy, and it is their color corrector line. There is so much of this. My display was almost out, but there is so much of this right now, and I thought the display said 2 for $5, but when I got up to the counter, it seems like these were like $4 or $5 each. So they had mismarked them. But basically, this one right here, you guys have probably seen Physicians Formula have this color correcting powder. This is a finishing powder that's supposed to color correct everything. I have not tried that yet. And then this one, of course, is the peach one that is supposed to correct dark circles. Now, speaking of color correctors, I was watching What Would Lizzie Do on her channel, and she was talking about Ulta having these new color correctors in the tube formula with the doe foot applicator. And so I purchased 4 of them. I think there was 5. The one that I didn't purchase was the lavender one. And so I got the yellow, the peach, the green, and the pink to try for you guys. I'm going to try my hardest to explain to you what each color correcting color does for you, and let you know whether or not I feel like they are something that you need to have. Because, you know, I'm not one that has always used these, but as I get older, I find that there are certain uses at certain times for these, especially if you're willing to put a little bit more time into them. So those I got to try and put these into a video for you guys very soon. The next thing in here, Wet n Wild came out with their spring collection, and I really wanted these 2 highlighters. I was so excited to see these highlighters because I love their other highlighters that they have, and these are limited editions. So you have the 2. One looks almost bluish cash, but it's really kind of a lilac one, and then right there is the pink. And so I'm not really crazy about the bluish purple one, but it does sheer out to be a quite nice one. But look how pretty. Isn't that just gorgeous on both of them? So I think that if you wanted to use that one that had a little bit more of a blue tint to it, you could definitely use that on your eyes at all if you wanted to. And if you're somebody that's really, you know, into highlighters and you love to rock this bold look that everybody's doing right now, you could rock that. So I really do like these. The formula, again, Wet n Wild hit it out of the park. It's creamy. It's really, really beautiful, beautiful formula on those, and they are really like a lot of highlight for just, you know, what you use. So you've got a big payoff, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Also in this haul, I want to tell you about these 2 sponges that I got. Forgive me, I just used this one today, so it's dirty. These are the 2 new sponges from Eco Tools, and when they come to you, they come to you like this, so they're boxed like that. This one is almost exactly the size of a beauty blender, a regular beauty blender, and then this one is the size of the Beauty Blender blush one. That was a tongue twister. So I I really like this. This one I actually is a little bit wet. It's not completely wet now, but it does really get very soft. I love the texture of them. They do the job just as well as a beauty blender does. The two of them I think were $10, I want to say, something like that. So I really did enjoy both of these. I love the cuts of them. So you've got the cut across here, this side, and then you've got a cut across here, and then you've got the flat on there. Now, you can definitely use this. I didn't think that I would use that part right there on the bottom to do anything with, but you can definitely get right down into your concealer and blot your concealer down. Really nice edge. I really didn't think that I was gonna like that, but I really do like that that's there. And I do like having both sizes, and I think that if you know, it would take you a little bit more time, but I think that you could definitely use this one for foundation if you wanted to, definitely for concealer. And if you have any cream products, cream contour, cream highlight, this would be fantastic for it. Love how soft they are. And I've used this one over and over and over again, and it has not broken up at all yet on me. So I'm really enjoying those. So this Sunday I put up my video on the Aurora the Aurora Anastasia Glow Kit, and I showed you this highlighter from NYX, and it is a duochrome. This one is in the color Lavender Steel, and I really, of course, it's purple. What else? You know, you guys, you gotta give me a break here. But it's purple, but it doesn't come across as purple. But it has this shift between lavender and pink that is just absolutely gorgeous. I do really like these. I've used this one quite a bit, as you can tell. Well, you can't tell because the pan looks weird. The pan looks normal. But basically, just, you know, swiping through it and then, you know, putting it on the tops of my cheeks very lightly just gives you that, you know, as you turn your head, you can see that color just shift across your head or across your face. And it's so, so pretty. There are so many of these colors. I haven't even begun to get what I want in them, but this one really blew me away on how beautiful it is. NYX does some great face products. This is a really, really beautiful highlighter. The next thing that I got in here, this one doesn't have its wrapper off yet. And this is from Wet n Wild, and this is their new cat suit liquid lips. Everybody's talking about these. I have not had a chance to try these at all. This one is in the color Rebel Rose. This rose color is right up my alley, but everybody says that this is not like a regular liquid lipstick where it becomes uncomfortable, and I have such a hard time with that. I really do. So I really am excited to try that. Haven't though yet. Another lip product that I got is from L'Oreal, and this one is like the stain color on the one side, and then you have the balm color on the other side. And actually I do have this one on today, and I really like this balm, you guys. It's really nice, and it's really soothing. And yes, this side did give me, you know, a bit of the dry down, but this balm I'm finding is counteracting that, and I'm really liking that. And I'm still getting a little bit of shine without having it be over the top, but I'm being able to wear this lipstick for a long time because of that. So really liking that so far, and that is unheard of for me because I do not like liquid lipsticks whatsoever, but I'm enjoying that one. And maybe it's because I'm in love with this color because it's like a cross between a purpley pink. You know me, the purple the better. I also picked up quite a few new mascaras that I've been trying. I'm going to show you this one. This one is from CoverGirl called Lash Blast Fusion, and I'm going to show you this one just simply because the other ones I didn't like, and they're going to go into my disappointing products video, which will be coming hopefully next week. But I really did like how dense the bristles are on this one. It just really was nice. I did like how it coated my lashes. I've only used this once. I did like the coat on it, but it didn't give me the kind of length I wanted. So this might go into my disappointing products video too, but I like to use it a couple more times. Sometimes when I use a mascara, I can just go, that did not do nothing. I can put it into my disappointing products video and know that it's not one that I have to worry about. Am I, you know, sending you the wrong way because I haven't tried it more than once. But this one was, I'm still kind of on the fence about, because trying it once kind of gave me the results I wanted, but did it really perform exactly the way I wanted it to? No. So I'm going to try it again, and it'll either show up in a favorites or a disappointing products video, and then you'll know. So that's on that one. I also whatever. Colourpop has more stuff coming out every single week. You guys know that I'm a Colourpop fiend. This right here is called By My Side. It's one of their Super Shock shadows, and it has a duochrome in it, and it has just a little bit of a shift of pink, tiny bit, not a lot, underneath that peach color. It's right there. Let me see if I can build that up just a little bit more. It's just one of these colors that you could wear all over your lid. You could wear it all over the whole eye area, and boy, it would just be just a pretty spring color that you could just rock, and you know, put that on, put some mascara on, you'd be done. And I just think that that is such a beautiful, beautiful color. You can kind of see that shift a little bit better on my finger, I think. So do love me some Colourpop, you guys. You guys know that. If you don't know that, go back and watch my Colourpop pressed shadows one, because I'm in love with that. I did get 2 more pressed shadows from Colourpop. Speaking of, this one is called Labyrinth, and the other one is called Pebbles, and I'm not going to take those out for you today, but I will swatch them. I haven't had a chance to put them into my palette yet, but there is Labyrinth. Oh, I've got a stray hair. Whoop! Here we go. That one is Labyrinth. It is such a beautiful muted rose with just a tiny bit of a little cast of brown in there. I just think that's so pretty. And then this one right here is called Pebbles, and I will show that one up close to you too. And then I will also swatch that. Let me find a clean finger. These shadows, if you didn't catch my video, they are so extremely pigmented, and they are so soft, and they wear so well. So right there, that one is Pebbles, and that one is kind of just a really bright rose color instead of this being the muted one. Just am in love with these. I can't say enough good about the Colourpop shadows. Everything Colourpop does, I want to purchase because I'm in love with their stuff. Plus, the price point is so good on them, and you can't go wrong that way. So yeah, love me some Colourpop. So I splurged again, you guys. I decided that I was not going to go luxury, but I was definitely going to go higher end and buy some lipsticks. I really do like the new Urban Decay lipsticks that they brought out, their Vice lipsticks. They're almost all of them, except for the ones that are the really dry matte ones. I have found that they're just so pretty. So this one is called Violate, and most of these, they're going to be pretty darn close to the same color, because you guys know I like my pinky mauves, and that is basically the exact way to describe this one, is as a medium pinky mauve, and I am just in love with that color. It's so pretty, you guys, and so pretty on the lips. I found that that color has been able to go with just about any eye look I've done. It's just your average, almost a neutrally pink. This next one I have is called Pinky Brown. It is from Clinique. This one also, this is a little bit more of a creamy, well, the first one was a cream formula, but this is a little bit more sheer. And oh my gosh, they look almost identical, but I promise they're not. This one is very rose, and this one is a little bit more sheer with a little bit more purple in it. Maybe a little bit more brown as I'm looking at it and thinking about it. So yes, I love that one. Oh, you guys, I just, all 3 of these that I bought, I was really in love with. Now, this one I kind of stepped outside of the box for. This one is from Smashbox, and this one is called Pretty Social. And this is a really kind of light petal pink. And I really do like this one. Now, all 3 of these are cream formulas. That is what I gravitate towards. I know that it is so in vogue right now to have the matte formulas, and I do like a matte formula lipstick. Not a liquid lipstick, but a lipstick, and I will do those, and that is fine. But I gravitate towards the cream ones just because they feel better on my lips, and especially where I have the lines around my lips, I don't get any, you know, bleeding or anything like that. I just feel like my lips are being hydrated. So all 3 of these, as far as the formula goes, I am really impressed, and I really do love them. I can't say anything negative about them. Holy crap, okay, I took a breath. That was it for the whole video. I want to thank you guys so much for giving me a bit of your time today. If you do like haul videos, please give it a thumbs up and let me know that you do in the comment section below if you want me to keep bringing you haul videos. I love you guys so very much, and I will see you in my very next video. Bye, you guys.